sách gì nghèo dữ. Dài đủ tiền cho giấy tờ. Đem về đây cho bao nhiêu tiền nhất mà. Iran. Yes.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Near hysteria generated everywhere that these teams have gone. A lot of young faces amongst the crowds. These are the next generation of fans.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. It's a cracking event when it comes to feel-good factor, but it's also a lucrative opportunity to promote a brand in this part of the world, to back up the good work they've already done here. I think both clubs know that at the end of this, each will have left the right impression.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that. for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Keeper sends it forward. Goretzka. Now a chance to break. This could spell danger. Defence has got rid of that. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Kane. Oh, good interception. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Could move up a gear here. Alaba drives it forward. Goretzka. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Rudiger. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kimmich is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be... Madrid have a free kick. Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Face to face with the... Goes for goal! They've done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has
Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Plays it out to the wing. Davis. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alaba. Mbappe. Chip through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rudiger. Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bayern Munich are in control here on the brink of half-time. There's a long ball. That intervention was very necessary. Kimmich tries lifting it over. He just whacks it away. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Goretzka. And that has been cleared. Gets it back. Intervention. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kane. It's Kane! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's Davis. Rudiger, and it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's That's a booking, always looked it. Vinicius Junior. Kane. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Gets wrestled off the ball. Goretzka. Courtois sends that a long way. Not offside that time. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Valverde. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Courtois gets it upfield. Back to the keeper and go again. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Kimmich made his mark on this game. Kane. Well read, he sorted that out.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety. Kane! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Kane. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. Done very well to intervene. And it's Alaba. He's through the middle. Rudiger. Brahim Diaz. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He spotted the run and played him through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's there to clear it. Bayern Munich get it back again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Danger averted for now. Now can he... It's Kane! Brahim Diaz drives it forward. Has a pop!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gnabry! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gnabry was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And here's Gnabry. Good ball, and the finish! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. Vinicius Junior battles to win it back.
Madrid need to give it everything they have. Kitchen
Ở
sink.
chơi này biết kêu cái mà không hỏi gì đâu hả?
And now the breakaway.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Hit long and direct. It's the through ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Gnabry. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Oh, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it. And that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to...
And that's it. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bayern Munich won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches, and the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter, as previously mentioned.
Chance! Marvellous goal! And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up there. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Hoists it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Mkhitaryan tries to get it forward quickly. Knocks it away. And the counter is on. Tries lifting it over.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pings it out wide. Cleared away. Breaks on here. And the weighted pass. As Serbi cuts it out. Brings it forward. Kane. Chance! And he's there to clear it. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Kane.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Çalhanoğlu! Here's the ball in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Now the counter. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Oh, real danger here. He has a hit! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Hậu vệ nó cực về đâu như vậy.
Bayern Munich have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Could move up a gear here. Goretzka. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Kimmich. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And he has been fouled there. Zielinski. Has a hit! Decent hit and on target. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's a waste. Çalhanoğlu. Goretzka gets it back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeper.
Çalhanoğlu dinks one in. Great leap! And that's been lever clear. Mkhitaryan shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Davis. Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. Real chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
Khuôn mặt nó làm giống mắt chơi thật sắc trên nó bánh mặt cái đầu mình to phải to
Fry drives it forward, and it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan spreads it towards the left. And here's Kane. Çalhanoğlu. Bayern Munich are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Going through. He's gone for it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Turns and goes back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No way through there. Oh, shooting chance! To get that clear. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Davis. Martinez, he's had a goal!
Trời ơi,
There's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
đã.
Well, that defence just
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Kane tries a shot! It's a goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. It just hasn't stopped working.
Bayern Munich take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's a throw. Goretzka plays it forward. They've got it going for goal! And that has been cleared. Martinez. Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij plays it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming, and it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Çalhanoğlu. Battles to win it back. He's got options out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Goretzka is there, and he can get that clear. Goes for the cross.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Martinez. Mkhitaryan tries to stroke it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Over to the left. Well read, he sorted that out. Zielinski. Faced, and the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Time for a change in personnel. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Referee has just said play on. Goes long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Acerbi. Martinez. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Done very well to intervene. The Fry goes looking. And now the breakaway. Lobs it in gently. And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Kane. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And he's going long. Nicely worked. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, and the finish! That's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
There's going to be another change here. So we have a double substitution going on here. Quickly. The defence can get it clear. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a promising ball. Danger averted for now. Tries to dink it in. It's a brilliant interception. He's looked long this time. It's one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Linh hoạt đây rồi.
Guerrero doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to clip it forward. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. It's got through. Hoists it forward. And that's been won straight back. Looking to break out here. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Really does.
So hello and welcome to this most glittering, extravagant early season gala, where the two major prize winners of European football get proudly to parade their trophies ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are a few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. The Waltons Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around.
Phải chết đã quên tay đã số án giờ.
And so, Jim Beglin, the first really big game of the European calendar, a fine way to launch the season.
Yeah, it is, Peter, and pleasing for me to see this kind of...
Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gone out for a throw-in. Decent progress down the left. Can he deliver? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Goretzka. And the shot! Another chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! Could that be the start of something big? He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Bayern Munich take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Decent looking ball. Bayern Munich have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Decent enough try.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Januzaj. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Neymar. And here's Alexis Sanchez. That's offside. Yes, it is. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. Deftly done. He's spotted the run and played him through. It's loose, who's getting there? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Goodell drives it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And here's Alexis Sanchez.
Has a hit! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Nó tìm người tốt chứ. Không rồi.
Sevilla grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Bayern Munich seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's surely a foul, free kick. And it's got through. And the counter is on. Corner it is. Now it's Sanchez. Raspilicueta. Goodell. Hoists it forward. Januzaj. Januzaj has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Davis. And it's Neymar. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Neymar!
Ôi.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Goretzka. Tar. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Neymar. Oh, they could break here. Neymar. Oh, what a ball! That's good defending, very good defending. Good take, and he's had a look. Dashing forward at pace. It's a good foot in there. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Going. Where to next? Gets wrestled off the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's Neymar.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Right through the middle. Gets it back. Played back in. This could spell danger. He slid it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Looks to clip it forward. Goretzka. And here's Neymar. Has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was impressive, and expectations were not met.
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Dembele is looking to make a big first impression here. Sevilla get it back again. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
That's a pop! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Bayern Munich take the lead. Alexis Sanchez. Davis battles to win it back. It's Dembele. Goretzka.
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to locate someone up front. Forward it goes. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Goodell does well there, alert. Well, that's where he wants it. Now it's Januzaj.
Alexis Sanchez!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Sevilla are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Bayern Munich are making a change now. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. If that's the case, then he's doing the right thing.
This is gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Oh, it's Dembele.
Hits one!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Dembele.
Tries a shot!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Gets away from his opponents. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And now they can launch a counter. In with the challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neuer will lay claim to that. Goes long. Nice little flick. It's Dembele! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Sevilla making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. The changes then in quick succession. That's not going to make it. Dembele floats one over. Nicely worked. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Azpilicueta passes it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now the breakaway. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Davis. Beautifully done. What's Dembele? Neymar. With a shot! And that is that. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead.
window. Let's see. Hormone. Hormone. Let's see. đá giải hòa hạng hai của Anh lên giải nhất, họ nên luôn làm vậy là em. ý quên siêu nó ra cái đầu thiệt chứ. Ủa sao bật lại này. Ồ, không biết người ra ngày xưa đem số 41 cho bọn số 41 luôn. Cặp gì vậy? Chào, hello, casa. Đá xong vậy này nó lên được ngoài lên bên lưới. Ổn đi. Tiếp tôi bỏ.
Bayern Munich preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries to get it forward quickly. Young boys are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the bit.
Shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kane. Kimmich. Chip through. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Oh, great ball! Kimmich. Anything, Jim? He'll have a go.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Has a goal! And he's done it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit,
lỗi
true finish.
những kỳ
Most of
về
those
là
go
lỗi
high
khi
because
không
of their
không
difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Young boys have an early lead. Good start. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's great strength on the ball. And here's Kane. And it's played forward. Plays it back. And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Away from immediate danger. Soleimani. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that.
Young boys have a free kick. Dembele. Soleimani. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a pop! Quick first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Guerrero. And it's Dembele. Dembele with a long pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's been drilled forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dinks one in. And that's been levered clear. Corner then. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw-in. Hoists it high. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well played, he saw that coming. Soleimani. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And here's Dembele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries to get it. He's had a goal! Well, the ball's come loose. Kane. Dembele. Guerrero. Dembele. Goes for goal. Going for goal. Oh, what a wonderful stop.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
This possibly the last play of the half. Knocks it away. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
It's being played forward. Right through the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, taken win style! The second half off to a spectacular start. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's in, surely. He's gone for it! And in again. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. Oh, and they couldn't have had a worse start to the second half, Peter. The captain has to pick himself up now, never mind his teammates.
Bayern Munich got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes long. And that's been levered clear. That's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Guerrero. And it's Dembele. What a... Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's Soleimani. Has a pop! And they've been caught out here. Hoists it forward. Dembele. And now they can launch a counter. Guerrero has come steaming up from the back for this. Lovely feet. Dembele. And it's played forward. It was on the back foot. Oh, real danger here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Goes for goal! Get that clear. So here comes the substitution. It's Dembele. Shoots! Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cleared without complication. It's a loose ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Oh, that's a fine challenge. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Steered forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Very well to intervene. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
On it, and that's the keepers. Tar. Bruno Fernandes. Guerrero. And it's Neymar. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Soleimani. Plays it out to the wing. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's through the middle. He gets past his man. This could fall anywhere. Neymar. De Bruyne. And now the breakaway. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's De Bruyne. He's had that put on a plate. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that is that. Bayern Munich have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good, solid team display for me.
Bak. Bilmem kaç tane hani atıyor oldu. Vay, iyi.
Hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Bayern Munich had the perfect opening day. Now they look to press on.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
So off we go then. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hit long and direct. Out of play for a goal kick. Davis. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's De Bruyne. And that has been clubbed away. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Ferran Torres! Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne plays it out to the flank. Well played, he saw that coming. Ferran Torres. De Bruyne gets it back. And now they can launch a counter. Just brushed off the ball there. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. With a delicate ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Chance! It's broken loose. Ferran Torres. No foul, says the referee. Neymar. Bayern Munich still to register a shot on target. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. And it's Neymar. It's played out to the right. Eric Garcia. He's got away. Davis with a definite foul there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's played him through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rice, he's given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now that does look a foul, referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Has a hit! Rice.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Defender's on the back foot. Ball's loose, who's getting there? good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Plays it out to the wing. Battles to win it back. Looks to clip it forward. He's through the middle. Has a hit! And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Neymar! Wonderful!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player who should never leave a doubt.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Good ball. Oh, it's on shapes to shoot! And the ball's come out. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Good. There's the whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Bayern Munich in with a header! Rice looks to dink one in. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ferran Torres. Tries lifting, tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Barcelona have a free kick. Out to the right. Really good feet. Neymar. Needed a better pass there. Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Oh, that is... Oh, shooting chance! Dinks one in. And they've been caught out here. And a shot!
It's a one.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
He's had a goal! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Bayern Munich grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Eric Garcia. Rice goes looking. Nice little chip. Oh, real danger here. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, the ball's come loose. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. It's come loose. Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Ferran Torres is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's gone for goal! That's put paid to a promising move. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to get it forward quickly. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ferran Torres. To the keeper and go again. Oh, good interception. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Gets wrestled off the ball. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Now the breakaway. Lewandowski. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's played forward. Christensen. He's made sure that that won't get through. There's a long ball. Cleared without complication. And he's going long. look at the defender bombing forward. He's left his man. Goes down. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The referee's awarded a free kick. So here comes the substitution. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Christensen hoists it forward. Ferran Torres plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Lobs it in gently. Well read, he sorted that out. That is as far as they're going to go. Gets it back. It's Dembele. He's gone for it! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Ferran Torres has pinged one through here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save. Massive leap! Oh, take and win style! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Still trying to make a game of this. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Well positioned to make that interception. He's on his way. Lewandowski! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Lewandowski showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and there's
Real chance! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Ferran Torres tries to stroke it through. Breaks on here. Keeper sends it forward. Davis. Chip through. Decent looking ball. That intervention was very necessary. And that's that. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich were very impressive